How you doing? Just wanted to do a quick video, something I learned on our fifth wheel. So we have this LCI electronic leveling system. Thing is awesome. It works really well. But a couple of times I had this issue. It said LR or LF leveling, or LR or LF error, and I was having some issues. I tried resetting the system where I would basically kill all the power. I went through some forums, and it was saying that you had to extend the jacks. So those are the front jacks right here, and then I have a 6-point system which has these jacks here, and then I have these jacks here in the back. You have to extend the jacks at least 6 inches, and then once you extend the jacks 6 inches, you hold down the retract button and it retracts all the jacks, and then that resets the system. If you have the 6-point leveling system, you have to manually extend the jacks. And to manually extend the center jacks when it's in that error, you actually have to hold the left and right at the same time, and that manually extends the center jacks. So once you extend them 6 inches, hold down your retract button, retracts those jacks, it resets the system. I kept getting the error message every time I would hit the auto level button. It was getting frustrating. It's really no help. Even in the owner's manual, there was really no help. So I figured out what was going on. So what I was doing is, on these front jacks here, when I was unhooking, and this is level ground, it's asphalt, right? Or I'm sorry, concrete. I was actually, didn't realize my nose was dirty. I've been working on this thing. I was extending these almost all the way. It was like 15 holes. And I figured out that it doesn't like that. You actually don't want to extend it all the way, because it doesn't like extending these jacks, the middle and the rear jacks, that far. So what happens is it has a system in here. The system, when it detects that those jacks are getting extended too long, it kills the system. It actually turns the power off on the system. So it was extending the rear jacks up to a certain point, and then it would just turn off. And then when I would turn it back on, it was giving me the LF error message. And in the manual it says check the wiring, look for blown fuses, look for loose wires. I was going through the whole thing. I'm like, there's no bad fuses, there's no bad wiring. I was going through this whole troubleshoot thing, and that wasn't the problem. The problem was that they were getting extended too far. So the trick to fix that issue was to get blocks and add the blocks, right? And then that fixed the whole issue. So I extended the jack 6 inches, hold down retract, reset the system, added my blocks, and then when I hit auto level, it hit those blocks, it added a few more inches, and it did its auto leveling system. So if you ever get the message and you're on level ground and you're getting the LF or LR issue, all you got to do is first of all, to erase that issue, to reset the system, all you have to do is extend all the jacks 6 inches, hold down the retract button, it'll retract all those jacks, it'll completely reset the system. You will not be able to use the auto hookup after that, which means the auto hookup is when you hold down the left right at the same time, and it automatically returns to where you disconnected. So when you back your truck back up, it's in the exact same spot that you disconnected. So it makes it a lot easier, because you don't have to like guess and adjust. There's all those adjustments. It's just a lot faster to hook up. You just have to kind of back up, adjust it, and then you know, hook back up again. Just a little bit extra time, no big deal. So basically it erases the whole system when you do that. But you just have to basically reset the system. So to clear the error messages, like I said, extend all the jacks 6 inches. If you have the 4-point leveling system, all you got to do is just extend the front and rears, if you have the 6-point system, the only way to extend those middle jacks is you have to hold down the left and right at the same time, and it'll extend those center jacks at the same time. And you extend them about 6 inches, hold down retract, retracts them all, erases the system. You can add those blocks and then it will level. It did pick the whole trailer up, the jacks did pick up the whole trailer on the left side when it auto leveled them, so that's why my tires are off the ground a little bit on this side. The other side it's fine. It's okay, we're only here for a couple of days. I normally wouldn't do that, but we're only here for a couple of days, so it wasn't a big deal. But next time when I unhook, I'm only gonna go about maybe 10 or 11 holes down on a level surface like this, and or I'll use those blocks and then on the front, and then I won't need to extend those rear jacks, and hopefully I won't ever get this issue again. But you know, it's just frustrating a little bit because I've had that error message before and I was able to work through the error message, but now I actually know why I was getting the error message. So, and like I said, there's no help on the in the owner's manual, there's no help online, there's no forums, so hopefully this gets out to a few people and you guys can use this to work through the system a little bit. So that's it, just a real quick video. Right now we're at Nellis Air Force Base. You can probably hear the jets flying around. It's a pretty nice facility here. It's a fam camp here at Nellis. They got a ton, like 200 spots available. It's literally 20 minutes from the strip, super inexpensive. They got lots of amenities here. The facility is really nice. The older side of the campground has lots of space in between. They're all back ends. There's a few pull-throughs on the older side. The new side, the spaces are a lot closer together. Full hookups, lots of old trees, and they have roly-polies.
Hey, look.
Oh, look, little roly-poly. Yay! And they have roly-polies. You can't beat that. So yeah, everything's cool. They got like picnic tables and stuff like that, and you can see right here. So yeah, really nice facility. And our next stop is going to be Sequoia National Forest. We're going to go look at some really old big trees, and the kids are going to get a good learning experience out of that. And Kiara's taking a break from doing her road schooling, and we're checking out the fighter jets flying around. They fly around pretty much all day. You don't hear them at night. They don't fly at night unless I'm sure they do fly at night, but they haven't been since we've been here. I'm sure they probably do sometimes fly at night, but they have, like I said, they haven't been since we've been here. So anyways, there are 2 camping worlds here. They're probably like 30 minutes from here. There are a lot of RV places from here. I don't know what other ones there are, but like I said, Nellis is a pretty nice facility. They got great laundry facilities. The bathrooms are super clean. The laundry facilities are super nice. Yeah, so I highly recommend it if you have the ability to camp at a fam camp. So far, the 2 that we've been at on Air Force bases. We were at one in Colorado Springs, and then we're at this one in Nellis, and then we're gonna hit one up in California. And they've been great to us so far. They're like $25 a night, right around there. So if you have the ability to do that, I highly recommend you do that. So fam camps, they're pretty cool. Anyways, so that's how you do the auto leveling system. Highly recommend the auto leveling system. So much better than getting out and hand cranking and everything. So much easier. It takes 5 minutes, if that, to even set it up. So anyways, talk to you later. Hopefully you guys hit the subscribe button and you'll get the latest videos. Thanks.